What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of From Shit to Fit. If you're unfamiliar with this video series, it's the video series where we talk about all things related to getting yourself from shit to fit, not just physically fit, but mentally fit as well, because where this goes, guys, everything else follows. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of tracking your progress and how that's going to benefit you in the long run. The long run. It's going to benefit you in the long run. And not only the benefits of tracking your progress, but also something I call KISS, K-I-S-S, which stands for Keep It Stupid Simple, and how you can apply it to your life, your scenario, your own version of getting yourself from shit to fit, and just better yourself from it. Also, I changed sceneries, if you can't tell. I shot the intro and then I just lost all motivation to continue with the video. So now I'm back, baby. Let's do another day. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about tracking first, and then we'll get into the kissing and fun stuff later. Ha! Innuendo intended, completely, guys. All right. So, tracking. Not tracking your progress or where you're at is a good recipe to quit and just give up completely and honestly not have any idea where you're going. Like, tracking is so important. There's a famous saying. Actually, I don't even know if it's that famous, but there is a saying that I like, and it's pretty simple. He who measures gets better. If you're not measuring or tracking your progress to some degree, then you don't know what you need to change on to improve. It's almost like going out to the ocean, setting sail on a boat without a compass, without a map, without navigation, without landmarks. You end up just sailing almost blindly. You're just floating around. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you've been. And it's just really bad. It's bad for morale. There's no end to the journey. You don't know where you're going. What do you need to change? Like, I'm like, where am I going to? Am I going to Spain? Am I going to Africa? Am I going to Antarctica? Am I going to hit a glacier and die? It's the exact same thing when measuring your own personal, mental, and physical health. And you don't even have to do it like crazy, guys. Like, on a very simple level, weigh yourself. Track your weight, and don't overdo it with the weighing yourself, because that can actually set you up for a lot of failure and get you into a lot of trouble, because it really messes with your head. Like, I weigh myself once a month right now, and that's it, man, because I ain't got time to be playing these like games with the scale. And literally, it's so tricky, because like, if you weigh yourself on day one, you might be X amount of pounds. Then you go to the gym and you work out for like 2-3 weeks, and you weigh yourself again, and you actually gain like 5 pounds when you're trying to like lose weight. Especially with the ladies, don't freak out. It's normal to gain weight when you first start working out, because your muscles are filling up with glycogen. You're using muscles you haven't used before. You're holding good stuff in good places because you're using your body actively, especially when you haven't worked out in a while. So there's always an initial weight gain, I found, whenever you start working out and you haven't worked out for a long time. And it's not bad weight. It's like good weight. It's like weight that should be there when you're exercising and taking care of yourself physically. So yeah, do not beat yourself up so much about the scale weight. But that's one thing you could track. I write down my workouts in my book. That way I see, like, I hit my shoulders on Monday, my biceps on Tuesday, my back on Friday, my legs on Wednesday. I did cardio 3 times a week. And what it does is, like, it gives you a good frame of reference. So if I weigh myself and then I haven't cut any weight in a month, I can look back and see what workouts I did, kind of remember the intensity of my workouts, how many cardio sessions I got. Bonus, if you track your meals and your calories, that's like, I've done it before. It's definitely the next level. But honestly, I know from doing this before that the more you put in, the more you get out of this. The more you track, the more you taper, the more you measure, the more success and results you're going to have. Like, the more you meditate. Like, I even tracked my meditations this last year. I've meditated almost every day for nearly like 6 months, and I feel it, man. My mental health is so much better. I'm like super creative. I'm way more chill now, way more laid back. Barely ever get stressed. I almost have like slim to no anxiety. Different story. But like the benefit of tracking, and not only does tracking just help you kind of see where you're going, and you can track whatever you want to track. Like make this as easy for you as possible, but still have some form of tracking, like before pictures, weigh yourself, track your workouts for the week. You could track your meals, and you can honestly make it as simple as you want. You keep a little meal journal, and you don't even have to track the calories. Just be like Burger King, chicken and quinoa, Burger King, chicken and quinoa. Like even having that to look back on, it's like, well, I ate Burger King too many times this month. I guess I need to cut that out. You don't have to make it complicated, guys. Make it as simple as possible, but include some form of tracking on your fitness regimes and your mental health regimes. Like just track it, and then you feel good about yourself because you can look back and say, hey, look, I've been doing the work. I meditated the last 4 days. I worked out 5 days last week. Hell yeah, go me. It builds self-esteem. It builds pride in yourself. It builds momentum. And it makes you feel good about yourself. And it's good to know that you're going somewhere. And the only way you get that is if you track and keep progress of where you've been. And this honestly, it ties into what I was saying earlier about the KISS, keep it stupid simple. Guys, make this as simple as it needs to be. Like if you've never worked out before and you go to the gym one day that week, that's a win. Give yourself a pat on the back. Next week, try to go 2 days. Week after that, maybe 3 days. And then like your workouts, you don't have to be doing like bodybuilder type workouts like I do. You don't have to be slaving doing like 30 minutes of cardio every day like I've been doing. Do whatever you want. See your results, track your progress, see where you're going. And then if it's not satisfactory, you don't feel like you're making changes, then you just keep doing more, keep changing it up, keep troubleshooting. For some people, they can just do yoga, they have the body they want. Other people need to lift weights, have the body they want. Some people are fine doing cardio, or some people just play sports. Like, it's not about what you do to get yourself from shit to fit. It's just about doing something. Like today, like my muscles were super sore. And I had pretty much hit every major muscle group, but I wanted to do something active because like now that I'm like thinking about like doing this From Shit to Fit video series and just like, you know, working on myself, working on my body, trying to get some change and see some change in myself. Like my mind is literally wired to that. And I'm thinking like, well, what can I do? Like my body's kind of achy, but I still need to stay active. I just went for a walk. I walked for an hour. You don't have to walk for a whole hour. Walk for 30 minutes, walk for 20 minutes. Set aside some time in your day to do something physically active. It could be as easy as walking or as intense as you want to make it, but just make sure it's consistent, guys. Keep it stupid simple and consistent. Show up every day, do a little something. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Go for a walk. Like it's so easy. Just put your phone down for like 30 minutes, go outside, go for a little walk for 30 minutes, burn like 200-300 calories, but at least move your body because it's so easy, especially now, modern day and age, even before COVID, even now with COVID, definitely more. It's so damn easy to just stay in the house, sit down, Netflix, get your groceries delivered to you, get your entertainment delivered to you, get food delivered to you. And all the while you're getting more and more inactive, more and more sedentary, more and more fat and unhappy and just really ultimately just miserable because you're not the best version of you. So keep it stupid simple. Go for a walk, get outside, do something, and then write that walk down. This week I went for a walk. Next week I went for 2 walks. The week after that I went for 3 walks. 1 month later, you'll be surprised. 1 month later, it's like you went back to the gym. 2 months later, you hit the gym 5 days in a week. You're 10 pounds leaner. You're looking good. Like, track it, keep it simple as it needs to be. Just find a fitness regime. Doesn't matter what it is. You can watch some of my videos about it. You can do yoga. You can stand up next to your desk and do body weight squats for 30 minutes. And I guarantee you'll have a good workout and you'll be a lot closer to that body you want, that fitness level you want. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. At the end of the day, it's just chop wood, carry water, chop wood, carry water, chop wood, carry water. Show up, be consistent, do something, move your body, get physically active, and don't make it too hard on yourself. It's really easy because there's so much material out there. There's so much content. There's so much media. It's so easy to drown in the information. And almost, they call it paralysis by analysis. You can get paralyzed and not know what action to take because you're watching 7 different YouTubers telling you about 7 different fitness programs and you don't know which one's the right one. The answer to that is just move your body. Just start doing stuff and then find what you like to do, what keeps you active. Some people, like I said, sports, volleyball. Other people, going for walks. Some people, like me, I like weightlifting, doing cardio, and going for walks. Like, I mix it up. Sometimes I even do yoga. It's about getting active. And I even play volleyball every now and then. It's something new I picked up. I played a couple times. It's pretty fun. I want to keep doing it. So keep it stupid simple. This is a pep talk, but I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting to you. So repeat after me. What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? Keep it stupid simple. It's really simple, guys. At the end of the day, it's energy expenditure. Either work out more or eat less, or both, and you will see massive change in yourself. And the longer you're into this, the more you're doing it, the more it becomes easy and starts to feel like a habit. Like, things will just fall into place naturally. Like, for example, I get into working out and I learn about healthy foods, and I'm eating healthy foods and I'm working out. And then 6 months later, I know what the healthy foods are. Now I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll add this extra step. Maybe I'll measure my portions this time, and maybe I'll actually count my calories, and I'll write it down, and I'll write down the carbs, and I'll write down the protein, and maybe I'll work out for an hour, and then the next day, or maybe now I'll extend it to an hour and a half because I know how to do more workouts, and I'm getting that knowledge and that wisdom there, and I don't have to go to the gym, and I don't blank out what to do for biceps. I know 30,000 different exercises to do for biceps, and it becomes fun because I'm like, oh, I'll do some of these today, I'll do some of those next week. And just the worst thing you can do for yourself is overload your brain, overload your mind, overload your senses with how many different ways there are to achieve your goals, because that will burn you out. That'll burn you out in a heartbeat, and then you'll quit, and then you'll give up, and then you won't change, and you won't get to where you want to be. You won't be your version of fit. You won't be your version of healthy. You won't be your version of in shape. And that's not what this is about. This is about figuring out what works for you. KISS, keep it stupid simple, and just do stuff, and just keep doing more stuff, and then figure out what works for you, and you will figure it out. And then you'll look back, you'll remember this video like, oh, Sammy was so right. Like, I've been in the gym now for like an hour, and now I know a whole bunch of shit, but when I started I didn't know anything, and I just kind of learned as I went along, and I picked up stuff here and there, and now I'm just proud of myself. I've come a long way, and I'm doing better, and I'm feeling better. And that's what it's about, guys. That's what the From Shit to Fit journey is about. Keep it stupid simple. Track your progress, and I'll see you on the other side, my friends. And if there's anything you want to talk about, leave a comment down below. I'm here for you. Let's chat it up. Let's vibe. And just let me know, how are y'all's fitness journeys going? Not just physically fit, mentally. How are you guys doing mentally? How are you doing working on yourself? Are y'all managing your stress better, your depression better, your anxiety better? Are y'all losing weight? Are y'all leaning out? Are y'all getting in shape? Are y'all kicking ass in your lives? Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Till next time, see you on the next video. And drum roll. What did you remember? Keep it stupid simple. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to be a part of the community, if you want to stay motivated to get in shape, to stay in shape, to talk about these topics, health, fitness, motivation, inspiration, the struggles of getting your life back together, then subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. See y'all in the next one.